Let's log in as a supplier user. There are a number of different ways that you could draw the attention of the supplier towards new purchase orders that they haven't confirmed yet or they haven't seen yet. But for the sake of this demo, we'll just use this save search right here called not confirmed, which means that neither party has taken any action on the PO. So let's just pick a PO right here. Choose this one right here. And then we'll click on edit. So in this case, we're allowing the vendor to edit the purchase order. Now you don't have to let the vendor do this, but for the sake of this demo, we are. And you can control whichever fields you want the vendor to be able to edit. So let's just key in promise dates. And for this demo, we can edit any field we want. Well, actually, no, the request date there is locked down, which is good. That's just good. So you're not going to have the vendor modify the request date, nor can they modify the quantity received, obviously. But you could let them edit the quantity ordered if you wanted to, or you could allow them to update the unit cost, or you can lock those fields down. It's up to you. Let's hit save. Or we'll change, we'll change the shipping method as well. If you want the vendor to do that, they can. So we'll ship by rail. Hit save. So now we're back on the details screen. Now we're still logged in as a supplier. But if we go into the history, we can take a look at the modifications we just made. See right here, these are the header changes. The old value is UPS, and now it's R. That's the different shipping method. And down here in the line items, we can see the changes made to the line items. Now we'll go back to the hub page. Now we can see modifications for customer to approve. That now says 1. That means that there's one modification made by the supplier that the customer needs to approve. So let's log off of the supplier user and we'll log back in as a customer user. So now we see this same one right here, modifications for customer to approve. Let's click on that. We'll go to PO 29. Okay, so when we arrived in this page, the history section was expanded automatically. And also now there's this approve button up here. Now the vendor does not see this button because the vendor can't approve its own changes. Of course, we could expand this and review all the changes, or we can go to edit and make different modifications, or we can just click approve. Now back at the hub page, we can see that modifications for customer to approve are now 0 because those changes were just approved by the customer. We can also see that approved now says 1. The goal is to get all of the purchase orders out of this status here, modifications for supplier to approved, out of this status here, modifications for customer approved, out of this status here, not confirmed, and everything into this approved